Ooh, welcome to the bold and the beautiful review, honey. I think I think the reviews are gonna be on Saturday because my Sundays don't look as oh my goodness, somebody. Hey, hello. Come say hello. Where my people at? Where my people at? Come say hello, hello, hello. Oh. So yeah, it feels like it's gonna be Saturday. I wanted to do it at 2 o'clock. But I felt like it was better to do it at the same time as, as if we were watching The Bold and the Beautiful. So, 1:30. But you get to choose. I don't mind 1:30 or 2 o'clock. It doesn't change anything for me. You know, it's as you wish. But let's just talk about the bold and the beautiful and how it has been. Okay, so I'm not going to just talk about this week. I'm also going to talk about last week. And last week, I was just a little bit it was weird for me because I was watching the situation with Flo. Flo became a Logan, and I'm like, do we do we care about this lady that much? I mean, why does she get to be a Logan after all these years? And she kidnapped a baby, participated in the kidnapping of a Logan baby. And I didn't. To me, it felt like a bit weird that Brooke would sign off on Flo being a Logan, knowing that her daughter has had issues with Flo, major issues. Okay, like you stole my baby, kind of issue. Um, so I don't understand why she would do it behind Hope's back. Why would she do that kind of thing for Flo of all people? Like this is not somebody that you knew. She's a just come person. She just came around. This is not a person that's been important to you. I know that you love your brother and you're like, "Oh, this is my kid's brother." But at the same time, did they do a DNA test? Cuz I don't know about that. I missed a lot of The Bold and the Beautiful. So I'm just like, you know, but anyways, I don't understand why it would they would feel like it was necessary to get Flo to be around like that and have their name. And I don't even understand the point of Flo having the Logan name, knowing that she's gonna switch it up to Flo Spencer. And I'm quite surprised that Flo's name is really Flo. I thought it would be like something like Florence or something, but no, it's really just Flo. So go with the flow. Um but anyways, I didn't understand like the point of it because she's about to switch up her name. She's engaged to Wyatt, and I'm just like, do we really care? And then we have like Quinn and Shauna, their friendship. And I was like, I did miss a lot because apparently Quinn had issues with Shauna because she felt that Shauna was trying to get with Eric. I was just like, well, it's quite possible, to be honest. It's quite possible because Eric got the shmoney, the money, and he's older, meaning he can die quickly and his wife would be hella rich. Quinn is about to inherit a lot of money. Of course, she doesn't want to lose that. Okay. But she does seem to love and care for Eric. It's just their love affair started a little bit weird. And right now, they're not doing much. I'm kind of surprised how Quinn is not doing anything. I mean, I'm seeing her with Zoe talking about like teenage drama, and I'm like, that's what you got Quinn doing? Quinn of all people, Quinn. No way. No way. Quinn is just this kind of woman that you can give her anything and she's gonna kill it. She's a bit like Steffi. Steffi, Quinn, Bill, Rich even. I feel like Rich can pull it off. Brooke as well. It's just I feel like they don't know what to do with these vets who can bring the show to the top level again. But anyways, so Quinn is not doing much. She's involving herself with the Zoe drama. And one thing that I noticed with I mean it's quite a bit I don't know. It's just like you see her talking to Zoe and being like, "Oh, Zoe, what did you do to your sister? Oh my god, she's about to have gas during her date." And I'm like, of course Quinn doesn't see any issues with that because, she's done much worse. But also it's just like so teenage drama. This is like a show, that kind of storyline is good for like teenage drama. Like this, there's a particular genre for this, and it's not for adults, like grown adults. Like it doesn't fit, and that's also the reason why that I'm just like a bit confused with Zoe being with Carter. If you're giving her teenage drama, teenage, like teenage attitudes, and she's making decisions that, teenagers would make essentially. I mean, no shade, but that's pretty much that. And like I really don't understand, okay? Honestly, I don't. And talking about that, Zende and Paris had their date, and Zende is another it's another reason why I'm just a bit confused, okay? So Zende is acting a bit like I'm a rich man. Um and it's like, he's like this is really like typical. Like I feel like it didn't feel like authentic. It didn't feel real to me the way that Zande was speaking and doing. Like it was just like, okay, this is something that you would watch on an old, how do I, like a type of romantic type of movie. Like, a girl movie, like for lack of better words. Hi people, how y'all doing? Y'all not even saying hello. Y'all are watching and not saying hello. What's going on? Don't be shy. Say hello. So, anyways, the date just to me was just it was just like, okay, whatever, like the typical. Um, so anyways, Paris couldn't stay in that date because, her stomach. And we're like, girl, your sister is to blame for that one. And, she's talking to Zoe about it. And she's like, oh my God, I might never get a shot again. And it might be just over. And I'm like, girl, it's not like, okay, if he's really into you, he's gonna call back. Don't worry about it. And anyways, I don't know. I don't see who else Xander can be with except for Zoe and you. So like he got two options. If it ain't you, it's gonna be your sister, and your sister is technically busy with Carter. We don't know for how long, but All righty then. Now let's get a little bit to the juice because you see the title. The title is about Mr. Liam Spencer, okay? Um, Lord. Okay, but before we get into this, I need to just have a tiny few seconds about Flo. Flo actually asked Hope for forgiveness, but Hope's attitude was like, you know that you don't have the right to ask for forgiveness, but you're gonna ask anyway. And I was like, ooh, girl, we don't know like seriously with Hope, I'm very much mixed. I don't understand. I'm having a hard time understanding who she is because sometimes she's giving you nice nasty, but her clothes, I'm sorry, she's looking like this sweet girl that doesn't know anything that's probably broke. Her style, her fashion is still horrible to this till this day, to this day. I'm like, "What? How is that even possible that they never fixed her wardrobe? Like, come on, give her a style, give her something that makes sense." Poor baby girl walking around like this. And I'm just like wondering how come Liam is head over heel for that. Like, why? Okay? Like you had Steffi basically, and you want to switch it up to have Hope can't dress, don't look good, looking blah Hope. That's what you want. Very much confused with that, but whatever. Alrighty. So then we're having the Liam situation. So Liam actually went to see Hope while I believe Bill was spending time with Brooke. Brooke has is still involved in her child's relationship. She's just invested. She wants Hope to be with Liam. Lord have mercy. She is very worried about Thomas being around, and she's like, Thomas, I don't believe you've changed. You're a little bit too involved in my child's relationship, and I'm like, just like you, Brooke, but okay. However, I can understand Brooke being worried about Thomas because Thomas has shown how he can get wrapped up into something. He just, in the beginning, it's just like, no, I'm just taking care of that person. I have good intentions and I'm loving and caring. And then he just falls into the dark side where he really wants Hope and he's about to hatch plans to have Hope. And once again, I still don't understand why this rich man who can have anybody in this world, who's technically this talented designer, who's, anyways, they say he's handsome and all. So you're handsome, you're rich, you're talented, yet you want Hope. I'm telling y'all, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. She's a bore, okay? Like bore dumb. And one thing that hit me with Thomas's conversation with Brooke is the fact that he was like, you know what, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I actually help Hope take care of Douglas. And I'm just like, hold on. Douglas is your child. Technically, Hope is helping you because that's Douglas is your responsibility. At least, you know what, since I believe Hope adopted Douglas, um, he should say we're co-parenting, we're helping each other, okay? But you can't just say like this is Hope's responsibility. No. Like this is your responsibility. That's your kid. I was just like this baby boy, okay? This baby boy. Lord have mercy. But anyway, so Bill is with Brooke. And of course, the main conversation has to be with Liam and Hope, like blah 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 blah. And then we have Liam and Hope being together, and they have you see Liam wants to go back to Hope, and Hope wants him back, but she's just like, I don't know. They kissed, so now Liam has Hope again. He's feeling like this is still possible. We're gonna be together. It's gonna happen. Okay, well, we'll see about that because, of course, there must be some obstacles stopping them from getting together. So Liam leaves with Bill, but Bill also mentioned to Hope that you need to forgive my son because he's really in love with you. And I'm just like awkward. And seriously, I'm just like, Bill, you were the voice of reason. Why would you want Hope with? But okay, I'm guessing this is because, there's Beth, there's a baby in the situation. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, Bill, you switched up, but fine. So Bill and Liam get in the car. For once, Liam gets to drive this expensive car because usually Bill is just like, nobody can drive that car because that's my car and it's expensive. Okay. One in a million. I got this car. Nobody got this car, or I think it's like 50 people got that type of car, whatever. So it's expensive, luxurious. You get what I mean? Okay, you get it. So they're driving. Well, Liam is driving. Liam is kind of saying, I'm happy. I feel like I'm lucky. I think that things are gonna turn around and it's gonna happen for me. So, daddy, and I might get my woman back after I done messed up. Okay, and this is not the first time that I messed up. I continue to mess up, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna continue forever to mess up. Anyways, whatever. So they're talking and he's laughing, he's enjoying himself, he's really happy. And then we hear a poof. Okay, so a bo bo bo. So we're like, what did he hit? So I already know this is gonna be a hit and run type of situation. But when Liam and Bill get out of the car, they realize this is Vinny. And I'm just like, this is who they killed. I don't mean to be shady, but who cared about Vinny? I don't think anyone cared about Vinny, to be quite honest. I think that they didn't work on that character. They didn't make sure that we loved him or that we have passionate feelings about Vinny. Vinny was just a random guy that they put on the show because, they needed somebody for a reason. As far as I'm concerned, what they needed to do, I know a lot of you might not agree. Actually, I think a lot of the Bold and the Beautiful fans are not going to agree. Is that they actually should have picked someone like Finn. Actually, I think that they need to make sure that the characters have multiple layers and they are involved in multiple things in multiple areas, like multiple purposes. Okay, for those characters. So if had it been Finn, then we are involved. We are upset with Liam. The motive is still there. The Steffi that's going to be impacted. There's the child, the newborn child. There's so much going on. This would have been a hot tamale mess. Oh, Elvis, baby, hey, yeah. Oh, thank you for being there. Thank you, Elvis. And by the way, I realized that you wrote to me, and I think somebody else also wrote to me. So I will be answering. I'm sorry for being late. I'm always late, but you know what? At least it's gonna get answered. I hope you can forgive me. Forgive me, Elvis. Forgive me. So what did you think about the Liam situation? The hit and run. Come on, baby. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Elvis. Da-da-da. Honestly, so yeah, my thing is, I feel like it would have been better had it been someone that is we sort of care about, who will impact somebody that we care about. I'm sorry, Vinny dying. I don't know if people love Thomas like that, care for Thomas like that. I know that in the past we cared a little bit more about Thomas when it was played by, I think his name is Pearson. He was really handsome. Whoo! Yes, he was a good meal. But we used to care about Thomas. But right now, this Thomas is kind of like a new character himself. Like you have plenty of people who are like new and we have not grown attached to them. There were no storylines that led us to love them or to have care about them in some extent. I mean, watching what's his name? Thomas cry about Vinny. Do I really care? I mean, you lost your friend. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I couldn't even understand your friendship with that person. That guy helped you. He risked his whole career for you. You decided to abandon him, to say you don't care about him because you care more about Hope and whatever. You left him behind when this man has stood by you when you were at your worst. I don't even understand that type of behavior. I honestly don't. What kind of person are you? Because he was there for you. You've done way worse. Okay? You've been doing some blackmailing and you were doing some stuff. I am bored to death with the storyline. Honestly, it's boring. However, since I mean that's really sad, but I'm so used to low quality from them that this is actually like, oh, okay, they're doing something. Because I'm sorry, the past few weeks, what did we get? Who's Steffi's baby daddy? And I'm like, didn't even bring anything to that storyline. Nothing. Need to know what exactly day and time. Need to know what exactly day and time. What do you mean, Elvis? Come on and talk to us, yeah. Talk to us, talk to us, talk to us, yeah. Talk to us, talk to us. Hello, people. Um, but my thing, um, with Thomas is just I felt like he was just airing. You mean what I'm doing? You mean for my show? I don't know how to call it. Um, it's gonna be on Saturday actually. I'm thinking 1:30 p.m. Obviously. Um, I was thinking between 1:30 or 2 o'clock. I don't know what's better. Maybe 2 o'clock. I don't know. But I feel like 1 o'clock, 1:30. Sorry, is kind of nice. But I'm leaving it optional for you to decide. I know that Sunday I'm not. My. I just feel like the weekends. It seems like things are popping, but I know during the week I can't do it, so it leaves the weekend. So I don't know. You're driving me nuts. I'm driving you crazy. Well, I'll make you feel alive, babe. You're like, damn this woman. Yeah, but it should be on Saturdays, like on 1:30. But what like honestly what I'm gonna do is like probably tomorrow what I'll do is I'll put the how do we say that? I'll just schedule the live so you can see that it's happening. I'm probably not gonna put any pictures, but you're gonna see that yeah, this is happening, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. But I see that people are shy. They don't want to write. They don't want to say hello. Like you're the only one comfortable to say hi. What's up? How we doing? But thank you for being there, Elvis. You make it fun. Had placed your showing today on my Facebook page. Oh, thank you, Elvis. That's so nice of you. You're really a good one. Really, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to be making videos once a week and just give y'all the tea. Um so yeah, let me just get back to the show, honey baby. Let me get back to the show. So what happened? Okay. Um Liam figured out that he just killed Vinny, okay? He was in shock. Um he went back home. Okay. And then he proceeds to be angry with Bill. Like, I can't believe you put me in the car. And I'm like, bro, you're a man. You're a full grown man. You know what? I'll give it to you. You're in shock. You trust your father to make the right decisions for you. I mean, I don't know why, because you usually never agree with him, but whatever, whatever, whatever. Um, but at some point, you can call the police by yourself. You can, you can figure out a way to like, but yeah, I forgot. The excuse was he didn't have his cell phone. But funny enough, the next day he had his cell phone and he was able to text Hope that he couldn't make it for their dinner, whatever. Been on the sideline for the bit. Now I am active. Oh, you've been on the sideline. Well, you're right. It's better to be active. Stay active, baby. Stay active, baby. But yeah, so Liam was just like blaming his father for everything. You put me in the car. You stopping me from making the right decision. No, this is wrong, and I killed a man, and I did that. And then you have Bill, who's just like, bro, I took the this guy's cell phone. I took the what did he take? Um, the anything that could ID Vinny, basically. So we good. And what I'm thinking right now is while Liam is the one who's super worried about himself and at some point he's gonna go to prison, whatever, I'm thinking the blame is gonna get on Bill. I'm thinking the Popo is gonna figure it out. And the Popo is gonna think that this is Bill. They're gonna think, oh, Bill is the murderer. The murderer. Okay, because that's his car. He's the one who stole Vinny's IDs and cell phone and everything. He's the one who went to go on a jug the next day to figure out if there's cameras or not. Then he's the one who talked to Justin and said, you know what, we need to get rid of the car and we're going to ship it to the Middle East. I was like, whew, rich people problem, rich people. He could have used his father's cell. He could have used the phone. He's at the house right now. They have a phone. They have a phone. They have a phone. And I'm sorry, at some point he got his cell phone back. That's how he was able to text. He was able to receive a text from Hope and text her back. So this really like, as much as I want to feel bad, I don't know if I can. Like this is me being straight up honest. And then he's crying and he's holding on. I'm like, boy, are you pregnant? What's going on? And then you have Bill's like, you're strong and don't worry about it. And I don't want you to go to prison because Vinny decided to step in front of the car. I'm like, I don't really like that, what he's saying there. Like, I don't like it because from my understanding, y'all were not looking at the road. So probably this man, I don't know nothing, but maybe there was a stop. Maybe he didn't see the car, but you were not paying attention to the road at all. And when this is an accident, there was no reason not to go to the cops. Absolutely no reason. It was an accident. And you are freaking Liam Spencer, who can literally buy your judge. Okay. Just tell the judge a slap on the wrist. Um, okay. Just pay who you need to pay. Basically. Rich people and money to hide their pity shame. I know, but it's just to me, sometimes they act like they're regular people and then a second later, they act like they're the richest of the richest and they're the la creme of the la creme. And I'm like, okay, but if you are the top cream and you are shipping cars from the Middle East, literally, you're shipping cars to the East. Sorry, you're shipping cars to the Middle East. Like this is nobody's business. You got tons of money. You're multimillionaire. Why are you acting like you cannot pay the judge when you've done it before? And I'm just a bit confused, but whatever. Um, Also, my thing is, you have Bill talking about he went to for a jug, and I'm just like, oh my God, there's so many things that tie Bill to the place. And I was wondering, did did they touch the body at some point? Did Bill touch the body? I'm like, oh, this is not really good. Anyways, Vinny ended up at the morgue. I was gonna say Dr. Phil, but Dr. Finn. Whoops. Dr. Phil, Dr. Finn was talking to the coroner, and he was like, "Well, who snap? Ain't that Vinny? I know somebody who could ID him because Vinny is a friend my fiance's brother." I'm like, boy, don't how come you don't say that, hey, I'm waiting on you to tell on yourself about how you snapped on that man and you hit that man. You could really be a suspect. But I think that's the thing. um Finn can be a suspect in that situation. Liam can be a suspect. Well, we know he did it, but anyways, Bill can be a suspect. Can Thomas be a suspect? Anyways, oh Lord. One day he will shock us when he truly grew a couple balls as a grown man. You mean Liam? I mean, you can wait on that. Because Liam has been a boy like, I don't remember Liam being a straight up man. He seems very like a child. Like, no matter how many millions he got in his bank account, he really acts like a baby boy. Like, I ain't got nothing. I don't know what to do. I'm just like he doesn't get it. Like he really doesn't. And it's kind of weird to me that at this point, like it's not happening for him. Anyways, um he Liam had to say, "Sorry, Hope, I can't make it," because he's not in a state where he can lie or he's gonna look strange, in front of Hope. Hope is gonna know something's up. Like it's not happening. Like boy, why are you looking crazy like that? What's going on? Okay. So he canceled on Hope, and Hope was just like, you can see this girl was not feeling it. Okay, like maybe it's a part of you're supposed to chase me, so you shouldn't be canceling. Like you're already lucky that I gave you my time. I don't know if it's that, but I can understand if it's that, even though it's like, girl, they only play the part when they needed something from the common people to think they care. Ooh, 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 ooh. Elvis coming with the shade. Woo, yes, honey. I got time to wait for that day to come. Oh, Elvis. I mean, I ain't hoping for much, okay? Like if you look at The Bold and the Beautiful, the characters don't involve much, okay? If they do something spicy with their characters, it can happen. It's just for a short time, and then for years you get the regular, like it's like they go back to what it used to be. Look at Katie, there was a moment in time that Katie was really fun and enjoyable, but now Katie is just dead weight on that show, like that they keep for whatever reason, but she doesn't give you anything. Like, I'm sorry, her relationship with Bill, I don't care. Whatever happens with her, I really truly don't care. So I don't know for y'all, but it's just keeping Katie is dead weight, especially when I'm thinking they must be paying that actress a lot of money to be there, and she is not bringing you anything. Nothing. She ain't bringing nothing. He will be different. Sing, sing. I'm singing, honey. Katie ain't giving you nothing. Nothing. Sorry, nothing. Nothing. No, I'm sorry. Katie is just not it. Never like she's dead weight for such a long time. It's been years since she's been a dead weight. You can involve her in anything. She I mean, even as wing woman, like just a side character, like she doesn't bring you much, but she can help. She can help. I mean, maybe she can help the main characters and maybe, but she is just a bore. And you look at Hope, and I'm like, Hope can't carry this show, and she's the next generation. Thomas is nowhere near being able to carry the show either. The only one I can see carrying the show is Steffi. The only one. Steffi is a really good. Anything she does, I mean, I might not like what she does. Let's just be real. I might be upset with her. I might be, I will criticize her, you know, but she's gonna bring it to you. The other character that I feel like was really good, whatever you gave her, she would make it happen, is freaking Ivy. They were working against this girl and she still made it pop. Even if it's only a day or a week. What do you mean, Elvis? I forgot what did I say something? What did I say? I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Elvis. Could you just explain? What do you mean? What are we talking about? Even if it's only a day or a week. A day or a week. What happened? Not sure, Elvis. Please clarify. Please clarify. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so what was I saying? Anyways, Quinn is a good one. She can carry the show as well. I feel like Wyatt, even though I kind of always pooped on Wyatt, I feel like they hide his potential. I think he has potential. There's a lot that can be done. I'm telling you, they're wasting their talents. Mm, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyways, we're going back to Mr. Liam and the situation. So Hope is upset because she doesn't understand what her man canceled on her, so she's heartbroken. um so then she's working with Thomas and they, I guess, choosing fabrics and all. And of course, Thomas realizes that there's an issue with Hope. She's not focused. So he's like, "What's going on, baby girl? And is it about Liam?" And Hope is like, "Yeah, I mean, he canceled our dinner." And he's like, "Oh my God, he's been running after you, giving you gifts and all, and he canceled on you. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, did he act weird? What was his voice like? Whatever." And she's like, "Well, he texted me." And Thomas was just like, "I can't believe this in a text." So Hope is like, "Yeah, in a text, but that seems really weird." And I'm like, nothing about what Liam said was weird. The only thing that I would find weird is that he doesn't give you an excuse. You're canceling me last minute and you're not explaining yourself. Like zero. So what I would be thinking is maybe he's not so sure about our relationship anymore. And that's that. But I wouldn't think that this is like deeper. I mean, he only canceled one date. So that he will change the outer shell habit. Mm. Oh, okay. You're still on Liam. Oh Lord, you need to give up on Liam. It's not happening. There's nothing about Liam. Absolutely nothing. He ain't that cute. There's nothing. It's not saying that he's not like, I'm not saying that he's ugly or anything. I'm just saying, like, if any woman is gonna put themselves through all of this man better have oomph, okay, oomph. You get what I mean? Like, you need to be interesting, you need to be fun, you need to be extra handsome, you need to have somewhat of game. I don't understand why any woman would want Liam at this point. But anyways, back to the main topic. So Liam is still losing his mind, feeling guilty, trying to explain to his father that maybe they need to go to the been taking acting classes. You, or you think Liam, the actor? What's going on? Who's taking acting classes? Mama. um so anyways, Liam is losing his mind over this and trying to tell Bill that they need to go. Bill is just like, no go. I'm not letting my son go to prison. Like, you need to focus on your life. At the end of the day, you're gonna feel guilty whether you're behind bars or you're free. So it's better to be free. It's better to feel guilty while you're free than feeling guilty while you're behind bars. I was just like, this man, Bill doesn't care. And he also said, Bill said that he didn't care about Vinny. And I'm like, duh, like, you didn't need to tell me. I knew. I knew from the get go. I knew from the get go that you didn't care. So, anyways, like, Liam is just a rag, still a rag, and but he's still watching his father make decisions for him. Bill calling Justin and talking about what the gardener messed up my car, and I'm like, does it sound right that the that Bill Spencer would allow a gardener to not only use a car. I mean, it's fine using a car, okay, but an expensive car like this, the gardener, why the gardener? Like, take care of my lawn, take care of my flowers. Why are you in my car? I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, then if he will be staying on the show, then it sh- it it should change. It should change coming up. It should. You mean eventually he's gonna have to change? My thing is, um, it's been years since we've had Liam on the screen, and he has not changed one bit. Like, one bit. There's nothing about him. There's nothing to, usually people change over time, okay? But we don't see nothing. Actually, none of the characters, you see them change, evolve to something else. We've seen Quinn change, but it's like a weird, she changed, but she didn't. But it's kind of weird. It's more like, I don't even feel like she changed. I just feel like they have nothing for her. So she just stays seated. I'm just like, this is so weird. So you mean, oh, you think I've been taking acting classes? Boy, I've been acting since forever. Okay. That's what I love to do. Acting, making, I'm all about cinema. I always feel like you have to have vision. I've I've also written, so funny enough. So that's why when I look at The Bold and the Beautiful and they have the freaking budget, they like I've seen people with low budget make great shows, and I'm like, why can't you do it when you have a whole team? It doesn't even make sense to me. And I do feel like they play favoritism, you know. But I'm just like, what is the point? What is the point of playing favoritism if your show might get canceled? But maybe they don't feel like they're gonna get canceled. However, I find it very interesting. I think they've been renewed for 2 years. And I believe that The Young and the Restless has been renewed for 4 years. So I feel like The Bold and the Beautiful, I don't know why they're feeling that secure. Because honestly, I'm watching, when you watch the show during COVID-19 and when you watch the show before COVID-19, I don't see no difference except that they can't touch each other. It's still crap. It's still crap. There's certain shows that you can see that because of COVID-19, their storylines, it's been hard to make their show be as good as before because they have to adapt to their situation. But when you look at The Bold and the Beautiful, the show stayed the same. It's like the same crap. Even it can I can see it getting crappier, to be honest. Because now it's like you don't even have the romance part. You can't have the romance and you're barely able to fabricate drama. So this is really bad, if you ask me. Um, Bill should toughen his son. I mean, it's not possible. Not with Liam. Liam is just not it. I was a bit surprised that they made him a Spencer, and that's quite, when you think about it, like this is a behind the scenes type of thing. This is you got friends in the right places type of thing. Or you have a good agent, whatever, because there's no way someone would hire anyways or keep. Let me not. Quinn being herself and will never stray away from either side, good or evil side. But I feel like Quinn, whatever she is, whatever they're doing with her, um, I don't, I feel like she can win either way, but she's really good at being evil, and I feel like they lack of drama. When I say they lack of drama, they lack of drama like it's nobody's business. Like you cannot have love situations because we're in COVID, so nobody can kiss really, nobody can, love scenes, and it's gonna be difficult. I get that, but the drama ain't even there. Who's gonna be interested? And I'm wondering about the viewership. I'm very interested in the views compared to last year or the last 5 years. I would have really enjoyed like 5 years. What have been the views for The Bold and the Beautiful? Like, are people really that interested with what they are bringing? Because I'm watching Zoe, Zende, and Paris. I'm just like, this is why you're paying. Like, I understand that we're in the times require diversity, but you have to be thoughtful with who you pick. And I feel like they're just picking people just to pick people, and they don't think about it. And when they get on the show, they don't even give them great storylines. It's just like the the crumbs. And I'm just like, but what's the point? And you literally had Maya Avant on your show killing it, and you did not use her. You let her go. You had Rick Forrester killing it. You let him go. That's stupid. The Avon family was doing very great. Nicole had issues because Nicole looked like a baby, and then Nicole started looking like an old lady, and I was just like, "What the hell is happening?" Okay, they have this thing where it's just like they're trying to age someone, and they it's a mess. Anyways, it's a mess, a complete mess. So, anyways, we're gonna try to figure out what's gonna happen with Liam. Um, is he gonna get arrested? Will people figure out he's the one who's guilty? How far this storyline will go? I feel like this storyline might last a while. Sadly, there are not many soap shows still aired. The possible this may be the reason they don't worry about their ratings drop. Oh, because I mean, are you feeling like they're feeling like they're gonna get canceled at some point so they don't care? Or do you feel like this is like they feel like they're not gonna get canceled because there's not many other shows around? So they will be kept? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Tell me now. Is that what you're saying? But I just feel like if you're the last show, if you're the last soap, or you feel like there's I feel like you still should give your best. You know, like you still should aspire to, because at the end of the day, no shade, but this is so, how you're going to get new people watching that show though? That's my thing. Like, how are you gonna get new people watching that show when it's a synonym of boring, repetitive, um, bare minimum given. Like, you don't wanna like plot line that just falls apart. You don't want that. Like no one wants to watch something that's not good. People want to watch like good stuff. They're not canceled. No, I know they're not canceled, but they don't. Why do you feel like they don't? They're not afraid of being canceled. Tell me how this. Tell me how this. I'm not afraid to be canceled. What do you think? What do you think? Ooh. I think that they don't want to get canceled, but they feel like by giving what they're giving, they might escape cancellation. And also, I feel like since they are the last soap operas standing with General Hospital, I'm wondering if they don't have pull with the network also. Because many times I felt like, okay, this soap needs to be canceled. Like, there's no way a network would keep that. Like, they are giving poor quality. There's nothing to that. Um, but at the same time, I love soaps. I just feel like you have to be interested to give your best. And I feel like because of soap, it's a soap, the writers and the team, whatever, whoever works on the show, they don't feel like they have to give their best, except for the actors. I feel like the actors really do give their best and try, but the people behind the scenes that carry the show, I feel like they're not as interested for some reason. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It just feels that way because I'm just like, how the hell do you make an 18 minutes show? Let's be nice, 19 minutes show, and you still can't give us a little something, something good. That's weird to me. If they are the last show airing and there are certain people who will be fans forever, Yeah, I get what you're saying. The fact that they are um the last it's like they're the last one standing and everything, so they're fans forever. To me, it doesn't work like that. I know there's Days of Our Lives that's still alive. Ooh, Days of Our Lives that's still alive. Okay. Days of Our Lives in General Hospital that's still on the air. So I wonder, is it like I seriously, I would like to know, are they gonna make the next they're gonna be alive and well the next 40 years? And what kind of show is it going to be? It's really interesting, to be honest. But anyways, it is what it is. I'm about to leave, y'all. I'm about to leave, y'all. I just want to say that I'm sorry for the ones that I did not answer their comments. I'm really sorry. Just noticed actually. There's a few of them. But I believe I've seen Elvis multiple times. I don't know. So Elvis stays on my neck. He's like, you are not leaving. You're gonna be making reviews. We're gonna work you, girl. Don't you think of ever leaving. It's not happening. You're staying. So the fans will shift to whoever is still standing. Oh, so you're like, you know what? Either way, the fans are gonna go to the last. You think all the if all the soaps die except for one, the fans are gonna go towards the last one. And listen, let me tell you something. Days of Our Lives, for some reason, I've watched few episodes here and there, but I've never been able to watch it for a full year or a few months. I always leave. I know that I liked a little bit Gabby, but I can probably see myself watching General Hospital. However, I feel like the Sunny and Carly train is a bit over, and we're gonna need something else. But I don't think they've been able to set up their next generation. That's my opinion. I feel like all the shows have had a hard time setting up their next generation. Um, However, in The Young and the Restless, I think they did a bit better. I don't know for Days of Our Lives because I haven't watched. General Hospital, I've tried watching, but I always fall off. Their situation with what's her name? Nell, like the Michael Corinthos. I'm just like, oh, I don't know. Yes, on your watch, dear. Elvis, like, I'm not even ashamed. Okay. If you thought you were gonna shame me and I was gonna be like, oh, I'm doing a little bit too much. You got it wrong, girl. Okay. I know what I did. I need my reviews. Okay. You're gonna make it happen for me. Okay. Yeah. The only thing I do regret is not continuing with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reviews. I should have finished it because it was really nice. I really enjoyed making those, to be honest. Even though I look crazy, I did enjoy that. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I do. Look at Elvis. I love you. I love you. I love you. Um, is there something else I wanted to say about the bold and the beautiful? Let me just think for a second. Do you think that the Flo and White wedding is gonna happen? Are you interested? Are we interested? I told y'all I wasn't. I told y'all I wasn't. Um, and I'm just seriously, where is Steffi? Steffi's taking a break right now, but I'm just like, this show needs you. Really does need you. Oh, this one thing that I forgot to say. I knew I forgot something. At some point, Hope was talking to Finn. I don't know, something about health related and everything. And she was taking some advice. And I was just like, "Ooh, where is Steffi? Go get your man because you cannot leave your man with a Logan, not with the door closed." with the door closed, girl. If you know what's good, go get your man real quick. Cause right now, Hope is all about Liam, but you never know. Tomorrow it might not work with Liam, and all of a sudden she's like, well, looks like Dr. Finn is a good guy. I might like him. Loki drinking. I hooked on reviews. Oh, like drinking. I'm hooked on reviews. Oh, what other reviews that you watch? Elvis, tell me. Does that still exist, the Bold and the Beautiful review also? Like other people doing it? Because I remember when I first started, there were not really. But then I started noticing that there were some, and I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But some of them really stopped doing reviews. I don't know if there's other people doing reviews on the Bold and the Beautiful. I'm counting on you, Elvis, to tell me the tea. Give me the tea. Give me the good tea. And thank you for the. I see you. The other. Oh, hit the nails in the coffin about the wedding. But at the same time, what kind of wedding they can have during COVID? Heck, back before the COVID, they didn't even have budget for good weddings. So I don't know what's gonna. I don't know. They're gonna have you seriously. I don't think it's gonna change anything because before COVID, it they were giving us COVID-19 weddings, which means there were nobody at those weddings. So I'm guessing. I mean, but who cares? Oh, Elvis, just me, just me. I can't believe it. Nobody's doing the Bold and the Beautiful review. Hmm. What a lonely world. Everybody stopped. Everybody was like, "Oh, this is a bore. We done." Oh my god. There were 20? 20 what? 20 reviews? Reviewers, should I say? People doing reviews and they're gone. They said bye. We done. Oh, this is sad. This is sad, y'all. This is sad. Come on, Elvis, give me your answers so I can go. Please tell anybody you know about this channel, about the reviews. Share it anywhere and everywhere. There were 20. Come on, man. Give me the tea, give me the news. What's up? What's up? So, yeah, share it, like, subscribe, watch and watch and watch and rewatch. If there can be divorce, then they can have weddings. Okay, Elvis. Okay. Well, thank you, Elvis, for everything. You've been really good to me, honestly. But now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And let's see each other the next Saturday at the same time, 1:30. Let's do that. And let's have fun. Let's see what the Bold and the Beautiful is gonna bring us. Okay, better be good. Better be good because I'm gonna be coming for them. Been a pleasure. Thank you, Elvis, for being there. It like you always make sure that you're there, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Chicka boom, boom, boom. Chicka boom, 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 boom.